Hello my creative friends. Today I'm going to show you how to assemble this winged heart Valentine's card. It could actually be, it doesn't have to be just for Valentine's. You could use it for just telling somebody you love them, or it's just a cute design in general. But I have all my pieces cut out already on my Silhouette or Cricut machine. I have both. This one I'm gonna start out just taking a look. This is a little bit different Shadowbox card than I've done. This one has a little border on the front, so I think I'm gonna keep those two pieces together, and that one I think I'm gonna do first. But this one, it's the layers are a little different from. It's kind of layered up on the heart, so I will do that one here in just a second and kind of show you how that goes. All right, so I'm going to take my little frame, my trusty Barely Art, here it is, what is it? Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. Love this stuff. It's got some different tips that you can put on it, and I really like it because you can be, I mean, this is a tiny little line, and you don't need much. It's sort of like when I was teaching school, I would tell my kids, you just need a dot. You don't need the whole bottle. Because they would get a little crazy with the glue. So this is just kind of centered in that frame like that. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but perfectionist that I tend to be, I'll try to make it that way. But it doesn't have to be. But, you know, line it up the best you can. So that one I'm going to sit aside because that's going to go on top. I'm going to let that dry. And then, so this one has multiple layers. I've got the back layer, this layer that fits directly on top. And the thing about this heart is, instead of trying to center it in the middle of all the pieces, I've kind of got it where you can just center it and line it up, excuse me, at the bottom, at the point there, so it will get everything where it needs to be. Okay, so I'm going to, this bottom piece does center in this outline so that you can see where it goes. So I'm going to do that first. And sometimes the only thing about this skinny tip is that it doesn't come out really quick, which is good in some ways. All right, so just kind of center that in that little outline. And then I'm going to use some pop dots for the rest of it. Well, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this together first, because this, I want this just to have the color behind it. And then I'm going to use some foam strips or pop dots. You can use those too to make that pop up a little bit. So I'm gonna glue this one down. Ooh, I am making a mess. Ooh, too much coffee today. Making those hands shake. There we go. All right, so this one, you just line it up evenly all the way around. And I think before I put those pop dots on there, or the strips, I'm going to put this on here too. This one I'm going to have it pop up just a little bit as well. So I'm going to get my foam strips, and since this is a bigger piece, I'm going to put more than one just to give it some support. Take those little things off. Well, if I had fingernails, that would be helpful. I quit doing my fingernails a while back, unless it's for a special occasion. They don't last long on me with all my crafting and stuff that I do around the house. Okay, so try to line that up. There we go. So that's popped up a little bit. And then I'm going to take this piece, now that it's assembled, and I'm going to pop it up a little on the piece that I already glued down. Let's see if I can do this with minimal. I'll go this way. That should work. Just to give it a little bit of support. There we go. All right, so remember I said we're gonna line this one up at the bottom as best you can. And that looks about, yeah, that looks about right. Oh, I love that, so cute. Okay, all right, so now I'm gonna glue this piece down to the base. And I think I'll do it this way so I don't mash down the part that I've already popped up. So I like this one. It doesn't take very long to do, and you can get quite a few of these done. All right, and so this, I'm gonna, instead of gluing it down, I'm gonna pop it. I mean, you could do it either way. It looks cute with the heart just popped out, but I think I want this frame to pop up just a little bit. So I'm gonna get out my strips and do that really quick. I'll try to do this just in the corners and on the longer edges, depending on the card. This one needs a little extra support because it's a long piece without being glued to anything. This one doesn't want to come off. And I got these little strips. They're on Amazon. You get, I don't even know how many, but I really like, they come in long, like, I don't know, 3-inch, 4-inch strips, and I cut them down to the size that I need or want, which I really like that about them, because you can make them, you know, any length that you need, which I feel a little more limited. I mean, I know you can cut pop dots, but I like these pretty well, and I like them also because they don't stick up too far. They just give it enough height to give it that dimension that you want. Almost there. Obviously you can fast forward through that part. Oops, a little piece there. Okay, so line it up. I try to start at the edges if I can, and just kind of like in one corner before I lay it down, and that way it seems to help. What that is, a piece of glue or something. Anyway, all right, there you go. Your little winged heart Valentine / love card, and of course you've got room, you can cut out another piece and write your own sentiment in the middle there. But I hope you enjoy that, and I hope you have lots of opportunities to give it away to other people, and I will see you next time.